Okay, so to start with, I've drawn 3 circles. These are my fork tops, and this is the stem, and this is all very, very rough at the moment, so no massive measurements, but it's pretty good. And the idea of this is just so I want to use that. I don't want to waste any of this bit of metal, so I want to use as little as possible. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to cut the metal down to the smallest I can, and then I'm just going to try and machine in one of these holes and just see what happens, really, to see how well we can do it. Now I don't have the equipment in my place to do it, so I've had to come over to my dad's. Yeah, this is my dad. Say hello, Dad. And we're going to do it on the mill. We're going to have a go at doing it on the mill to see what. Well, we'll just see how we get on, as always. So we've marked it up. We're just drilling the first hole. We're just drilling out the first hole to one of the fork tops. Now, because the bed plate of the lathe isn't quite far enough or quite big enough, we can only go this far round. So hopefully we'll be able to match it up and do the rest of it in a moment. Okay, so we've successfully bored out one of the holes for the top of the fork legs. It's bang on the measurement that we want, which is great. So yeah, things are looking up. So I'm sort of gradually milling this down, so I'm getting this straight edge across the front of it. I just want to show you while we're here my dad's project. Dad, say hello, Dad.
Hi.
Look at this. This is a proper engineering project, not my little Mickey Mouse effort that I've got going here. Ooh. What is it? What sort of train?
Yeah, I can take a photograph here.
There you go. Okay, it's going to be.
This is the cab side of it. Just look in here.
This is where you're going to drive the thing. It's going to be one of those, which is quite an unusual train to make. But hey, just imagine you could spend all of this time making a motorcycle instead, and imagine how good that would be. Beautiful. Okay, so I've milled out the hole, or drilled it with a milling bit. So I've got where the head will sink into it. Now I've just got to drill all the way down, quite a long way, at the tapping size, which is just below 7mm, or around about 7mm, so that I can tap the hole down here. Okay, so I'm just cutting the slots now with the saw. Drill the holes, chamfer out where the Allen key is going to sit inside. Now I've got a slot across, sort of like in a line going across here, just so it'll clamp down. So it's milled out and drilled out, and then all I've got to do is just cut a thread in there and then cut the slot. You can see I've already done the other side. Okay, so it's made. It's all done. A bit rough milling cutting around the edges there, and I'm just sort of tidying it all up, taking ages and ages. This is with files and sandpaper, but you can see it's coming up real nice. Hopefully it will eventually look like it's able to go on the bike. Yeah, well pleased with it. It almost looks professional. Well, maybe not quite that, but you know, it doesn't look too bad at all. So we finished the top yoke, finally. Took an awful long time, but it looks great. And the stem's cut down to size as well. So that's all there and done. I put a little spacer in the bottom where the old oil seal for the Kawasaki used to go. So that's done as well. Lock stocks haven't been done yet. Obviously I'll wait until I get the fork legs on there and the tank set on there, then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with that. Fantastic. So fork legs can go back in now. Now I need some clip-ons for this, and I was going to make my own, but they just take forever to make, I think. And to be honest, the budget, as long as I do it very quietly, will just about stretch to buying a new set. So I'm going to buy a set of clip-ons and then get the fork legs back on it. Yes. So the budget just about scraped it to buy a set of clip-ons. As you can see, they look like this, the ones that I've got. I wanted a set of fully adjustable so I could adjust them up and down as well. And for the BMW forks, 55mm, I couldn't find any at all. I could only find set ones. So I've had to buy a set of these, which are 53mm. And I'm just going to bore them out by a millimetre going round. So I'm just doing this one here, as you can see. And I'm just going to take them out to 55 so they fit the forks. So the forks are on, and they're looking really good actually. I'm really pleased with them, the way it's turned out so far. Wheels not on yet. Wheels still over there actually at the minute. The brakes and all of this kind of stuff is going to have to wait for a while now, I'm afraid to say, until I've sort of got some bits got together again for that sort of side of stuff. So we're going to ignore all of that for the time being. But what I am going to do, I'm just going to bolt the wheel on, or you just make a couple of spaces up so the wheel's sitting where it should naturally normally sit. And then I'm going to check the height and figure it out, because I want to drop, if I can, I want to sort of drop the forks through about sort of ½ inch or so if possible. But it's looking good. Fully adjustable bars, so we can put those where we want to when we get to that point. And once I get the front wheel in, then I can muck around with the rear and get the rear shock bolted up in the right place, and then yeah, we can see what it looks like with all the suspension all fitted on properly. Looking good though, looking good. So things I can do now, I haven't got any money to spend on it, so what I can do though, I can have a look at the cables and levers and things like that, I guess, because all of the cables are going to have to be shortened down now because the handlebars are a lot closer to, well, I think they might need to be shorter down. We'll see what happens. But anyway, this is as far as we got. It's looking great as far as I'm concerned. Really, really pleased with it at the minute.